Ganesan. I'm an econ major, which means I have to write a lot of boring papers for my econ classes. This one time last semester, I got full of it, so I decided to write about forming my own country. Well, it was either that or analyze our national finances, and America, not fine. But Prem-America was gonna be sexy. We've got free childcare, we solved the climate crisis, and we've got convenient places to find a vape at a speech tournament. I'm doing this for y'all. And I wasn't worried about a debt ceiling. I was gonna raise the roof on freedom. But that's when my econ professor, the kind of guy who calls a national sport of France rioting, asked Prem,
how are you going to pay for this progressive utopia?
What? Don't be crass, Professor. I'm a progressive leader. See? Oh, stole it from the Queen when she died. But surely I can find some famous brown, perhaps gay economists who can help me uplift marginalized communities. To which Google said,
think again, Prem.
Looking at this digital aisle of expired mayo, oh, well, boy, it hit me. Ow. Why did Karl Marx just slap me in the face? Economics has a diversity problem. Analysis taken from the Foreign, Commonwealth, and Development Office for my colonizers, Great Britain. Explains on February 23rd, 2023. Economics remains the least diverse field for women, people of color, low-income people, first-gen students, and the gays. And I know what you're thinking. Pray no, an econ speech, and I get it. I'd much rather be gay and intern. But y'all, economics is frackin' important. You know issues like poverty, inequality, healthcare, education, our dying mother Gaia? But the fun stuff y'all run persuasions about? Basically, economists decide how to pay for your solutions and which solutions to pay for first. But as long as rich white demagogues are doing the decision-making, we will never see the necessary economic solutions needed to save us, crisis after crisis. So, if you like Christmas presents, Costco hot dogs, and, I don't know, jobs, join me on a tour de Prem-America addressing problems, causes, and solutions. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, and the first stop of this tour is the heart and soul of our nation, our capital, the Twink Cities. Oh, I'm a Minnesotan gay, like Minneapolis St. Paul, more like Minifagulous St. Problems. Bad research and bad policy. But first, white people studying white people is just bad research. Because some of us, not white people. Sorry guys, just give me 1 sec, if you would. I'm so sorry. One of my econ professors told me if I said white people enough, the ghost of George H.W. Bush would appear and call the cops on me. Rich old white dudes rule economics with an arthritis-ridden fist. Most of the people who learn how to get rich are rich. As MIT illuminates on June 14, 2022, 65% of economics PhDs have at least one parent who also attended graduate school, compared to 14% who are first-generation students. Meaning, not enough people have the lived experiences to understand what questions to even ask. Because when rich white dudes think a food stamp is what USPS is doing to edge out prime grocery, it's no wonder where the food deserts are still deserting. See, let's keep trying to solve poverty will never work until we can actually see poor people. Next, as we continue to elect racist ranch guzzlers to office, despite knowing they like ranch, MIT Professor Anna Stansberry alludes to Marketplace in April 2022. Marginalized people are left without equitable pathways towards economic justice, thus becoming invisible. And the only thing scarier than an invisible gay person is a visibly straight economist. Sorry. I thought I saw the ghost of George H.W. Bush in the back. Just one of those whiteys. Yet the October 27, 2021 Economics Policy Institutes, when policy doesn't help everyone, we fail to provide the most vulnerable with basic needs. Food, shelter, healthcare, Beyonce tickets. And we continue to let the full potential of individuals, communities, our nation, and its ideals to go unrealized. Also, the Ticketmaster doesn't accept Primerican currencies. No Beyonce for me. Instead of the White House, in Primerica, the president lives in the Brown House. I actually lived there with my 20 other cabinet members. Look familiar? They're my cousins. The Ganesans are running a gay nation, baby. They pitched me like 85 causes at the last board meeting, but we only have time for 2. Causes. Institutions let economists be jerks, and society doesn't get it. First, fields from English to engineering have developed programs to help minorities succeed. But as the June 10, 2022 Harvard Business Review reviews, in economics, these programs don't exist, yo. And the American Economics Association has known about this for 50 years and hasn't done a thing. Sounds about white. Yeah, associate editor of the Indian Economics Review, Jaydeep Bhattacharya, sounds about brown, argues in May 2020, when institutions don't study how social justice intersects with economics, economists disregard how policy affects human life, stripping us of economic agency and gambling with our livelihoods, like some sort of fucked up game of strip poker. Except I'm really bad at poker. I'll save it for being gay and internship. Next, most Americans don't know what economists do. I mean, most of us hear economist and we think investment banker, strip mall mogul, sugar daddy. Hey. Yet, an August 2022 Department of Intelligence survey confirms 70% of us don't know a lick about the economy. And let's be real, do 70% of us know a lick about sugar daddies either? Like Ben, if I came up to you with this packet of Splenda and said, what would you do? Do you want it? No, are you sure? Yeah. Daddy? How splendid. Yet the August 19, 2022 Intercept, when everything sounds so sciencey and technical, none of it feels accessible. And when economics is inaccessible, how will the supply and demand graphs ever supply me a man? Here's how we solved everything in Primerica. When I point to you, can y'all say print more money? Cool. Climate change.
Print more money.
World peace.
Print more money.
does Primerica run on?
Print more money!
Oh, Duncan. For realsies, solving your favorite social inequity, including not being able to wear whatever shoes on these stupid fucking floors. We'll feel a lot better with solutions. First, practice academic integration, and second, reconceptualize social justice. First, good news! You don't have to change majors. Joseph, what's your major?
Music and entertainment.
Unless it's that. But if that's too taxing, increase the visibility of marginalized economists through your research. Let's face it, so much of what we talk about in speech has an economic analysis that's rarely touched upon. And as economist Anna Gifty Opoku Ageman suggests, this adds a nuanced layer of analysis into issues we're all so passionate about. All the while highlighting invaluable contributions from economists of color, women, first-gen students, low-income people, and the gays. Show us some love, y'all. See, it's when we highlight the excellence of marginalized leaders and academics, we inspire a future of diverse changemakers into economic advocacy. And we need to introduce the racist ranch guzzlers we do cite to Economists Anonymous. It's kind of like AA, but instead of abstaining from alcohol, they abstain from being dicks. And ranch. Seriously, if you like ranch, grow up. I'm from the Midwest and I hate that shit. Fine. We need to stop separating social justice and economics and start separating your laundry. Launder better, white people. Especially your money. But also your clothes, y'all. So many white dress shirts with sweat stains. My excuse is that I'm brown. Are you silent because I said it, or silent because it's true? Yet the August 2022 Elephant Magazine advocates we need to pair social reform with economic reform. If you want free healthcare or to cancel student loan debt, dope. Me too. We just gotta be able to answer, how are we going to pay for that? We can no longer afford to be scared off by the math of it all. Look, I'm not studying economics to hurt people. I'm studying it to help. We need reparations, equal pay, and for George Santos to be on the newest season of Drag Race. But how can we expect any real change when the people who need it most don't even have a seat at the table? Y'all, we need to make room. I heard RuPaul is bringing Georgia Santosia, and they're here to eat. Not frack. Mother RuPaul loves to frack. In Primerica, we banned it. As well as the constant, sexism, racism, transphobia that it kind of buys into. Again, are you silent because I said it or silent because it's true? RuPaul is problematic, y'all! Today, I pitched you the Primerican plan addressing problems, causes, and solutions to the diversity problem in economics. And maybe I'm not cut out to run my own country. Yet. Ganesan, 2048. Like a little math game. But I will always chase the Primerican dream.